Here we go, round one. Ding, ding, ding. My first Van Gogh. Oh no. What list? What list am I on right now? What is happening? Okay. All right. We're playing blue-red. All right, all right, all right. Back it up. The accidental. I was playing this last night. I deck tech on this deck. I know we kind of played it without a deck tech because it was accidental. The idea is to have some fun with Force of Will, basically, and just try to push a different color, right? Obviously, the combination of Narset, being able to power it out quickly, and Echo is very powerful. Birgi is very powerful in the same way. Basically, if you Echo with one of these cards, the idea is you win the game. I have played around with Hull Breacher a lot, which obviously can be equally as powerful. It's just a lot more fragile, and I think overall Birgi is just better. Obviously, it's modal, so you can play the backside. We do have access to free wins in the form of Peer into the Abyss with Burning Wish LED. But we have all sorts of value options, so as long as it's not a tempo deck that is stripping us of our resources and countering all sorts of shit and killing us very quickly in the process, we're very good, because we're good against other combo decks because we have access to Force of Will. Leyline kind of seals that deal. But like I said, there's not really a great way to fix the tempo matchup. You can't really lean into Empty the Warrens because you don't have all the fast mana that Mono Red does. You don't have as many soul lands and rituals and that sort of thing. So it's like, I mean, is that still the answer? Possibly. I guess that's one thing I haven't explored. Just going with like a turn 3 empty, but it's rough because Force of Will is not great, and you can't really. I guess we'd be replacing Force of Will with the empties in that spot. So I don't know, maybe something to try out. But yeah, it's really fun. It is very good. It's just bad against tempo, which is a significant amount of the meta. So I don't play it as much. If you jam a bunch of mono red, and then eventually people know that you're on mono red, and then you switch it up with this, like at your F&M, and they go all in, you force them. It's pretty sweet. Like I have a local that plays Death, that like mono black bunch of combos deck, and he went all in on Infernal Tutor line and got forced, and then got turn 2 peered, or turn 3 I think it was peered, and he had Leyline in his opener. It was game 1 Leyline. He's like, ha, I got him. Plus I'll just kill him, and I force him, and then just peer through his Leyline anyways. So it's pretty sweet. I guess we're keeping this, yeah. So. Fiery Islet Pass. Interesting. What is this? Is this the one that... Okay. What's happening? What is actually happening? Breakthrough, Cabal Therapy. Huh. Ooh, this is a good one. Do I think they're a force deck? Probably not. I think it's supposed to just go for it. I should probably brainstorm first. Off of a Chrome Mox. Let's do that. Hey, thanks, John. Oh. Oh. Gay. Let's see here. It's pretty good. These are good things. Yes? Birgi? Yes, yes. And now we get to go off. This is where it gets fun. Provided they don't ruin our day here. Do not ruin my day. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, bro. Don't know if they're bro, but, Okay, well. All right. We're very close to still going off. We have a Burning Wish into a Gamble, so we can put another Echo in our graveyard. What are they going to do here? Just this? They're just going to keep doing this? That's an Archamoeba. Okay. Burns Eitler, what's up? Yeah, very good brainstorm for sure. So what do we put? So we do have a land. So, okay, so we have an Echo in 2 turns. So we're definitely favored here. So we go Burning Wish, right? And go right ahead and grab our gamble. And it is still the Epic Gamble, this deck. There are no gambles in the main board, but there is one in the sideboard for this situation, which will come up quite often with any Epic Gamble shell, where you have Birgi, you wind up Hellbent, and Burning Wish turns into a Time Twister. But it is literally the Epic Gamble. There's only one. It is epic, is it not? And now, next turn, we go land drop Echo. Nice Cabal Therapy, though. Looting. So it's some sort of like slow dredge with Force of Will. Scalding Tarn. Oh, right, because we shuffle our graveyard with the gamble, obviously. Well, we still drew it. Oh, that's cool. Moto just does this thing where it gives you priority all of a sudden. Like a whole turn, it'll just, anything you cast, you'll get priority. I mean, you have the option in paper. You know, you can always hold the priority, but to just automatically put a stop is pretty annoying. Got him. Shuffled their graveyard, too. All right, this is where this gets fun. We even have a force. So let's go pedal. I don't think we need to overmaster for iteration. Let's go iteration. Ew. That wasn't very good. So we already made a land drop. So what land do we want in our hand? We want Ancient Tomb. That goes at the bottom. Exile Bauble. Might as well play it now so we don't forget. We do get a mana out of it. Cha-ching. But nothing for us at the moment. Let's try Overmaster. Come on, baby. Show me action. No action. Okay. I guess I don't... Yeah, there's no reason to bobble yet. Guess we attack. They're at 12. We will bobble in their upkeep. Looting. Okay. It's unfortunate that we drew, like, nothing. They're still taking lots of damage to do things. I think I'm fine with these, like, whatever. I guess we could have countered that one. But we get 2 draws here. This is a breakthrough. So this... No. I'm still fine with it. Like, I'm not fine with it, I guess. Like, but yeah, they're probably gonna Cabal Therapy us and whatnot. I want to be able to protect my own spell. If we can manage to get to our turn with forces, see, like, they're a very medium dredge deck. This isn't actual dredge, right? It's awkward dredge trying to play Force of Will. I don't know how I feel about it. Funny that they're at 6. They do have a Cabal Therapy. They're probably going to name Force, right? Like, Burning Wish is probably the correct... No, well, no. If we had Burning Wish, we would have played it last turn. So, and I'm not, like, just F6ing, and I'm showing blue, so... Not that naming Force of Will really even helps them that much, but yeah, it's definitely the correct name. Okay. Which is why I was considering forcing that breakthrough, but... Oh, come on. Hey, there it is. So, they have 0 cards in hand, so they're dead. We might as well take one more peek. We could peer if we wanted to, but I'm just going to kill them. Alright, go on to the next game. Okay, so Dredge with Force of Will. Interesting. Leyline is good, right? Maybe. Seems good. I'll try it. Not sure if Echoing Truth or Pyroclasm is worth it. I think I just want the ley lines. Do I want the forces to combat their force of wills? Not sure. I don't think so. I mean, I guess I'm fine with having like 2. Maybe just cut. One of the Narsets? No, well. Yeah, I'll keep the Narsets. Jeez, I don't know. Yeah, just one of the opals, probably the clunkiest card in the deck. Yeah, I mean, I can't. As much as I want to have a ley line in my hand, this hand is fine. Sent me a message. BRB doorbell. Okay. So, what are we trying to do with this hand? Hopefully we don't have to use Force of Will, and we can just imprint it and then brainstorm so that we can hide a Birgi and play it the following turn alongside some action. Probably gets countered, and then the dust will settle where hopefully they'll be low on resources as well as us being low on resources, except we'll have starter mana in play, just waiting for some of our action. And this deck is certainly action-packed with all the cantrips and Narsets and Iteration. It's a really tough call to like force their thing or not. They probably have more things. At the same time, if they don't, they're stuck. They have Careful Studies and Lootings. This is like a non-LED version, huh? I'm gonna let it go. Grave Troll it is. That's an Iteration. So now that we drew that, I'm tempted to use it. I know you're probably thinking, no, don't Iteration without a land drop, but this deck is very good at converting them, even without a land drop. And that allows us to keep our force. We could just imprint this Ponder. I'm not sure if this is optimal, but it seems pretty good. Hopefully, yeah, see? So we can put Burning Wish in our hand, and then just get that value. I don't think we play out LED at this point. Maybe we do. No, we don't. Okay, they didn't hit any Cabal therapies, so that's good. No bridges. Careful Study. Do we force at this juncture? We could. Certainly could. I think it's obvious we have it at this point. We're going to force it, basically hoping that they force back so that we can then go off. Okay, so they're passing. Okay, I mean, like, they probably have a force, right? But they probably don't force this. Probably force a Burning Wish, which is obviously the correct thing to do. Or, I mean, they probably wait and force, you know, or Echo or whatever. Question is, do we want to wait on it? Because if we draw a Mana Source, we could Echo next turn without cracking our LED and wasting it. I don't think so, though. It's possible they didn't have a force and they think maybe they'll draw into it with their Careful Study. It's hard to tell. Plus, even just Birgi on board and 2 mana, it's not a bad position to be in. Put him to the test here. Oh my god, it just resolved. Oh, don't you love when that happens? So obviously Overmaster does not allow us to cast Horn, but they might not know that. And let's take a look anyways. Oh, another one. Okay. Okay. Let's play a couple of these out. Let's try to play Horn. No force, no force, no force, no force, no force. Hey, got him. Okay. Okay. Basically nothing so far. Might as well cycle this. Echo's best draw. Brainstorm is pretty good. So, ideally you want to flip a Brainstorm, then it gets really good. But, yeah, let's flip another one first. That's a good one. So we can Brainstorm now. So now we can put the petals on top, because we want those, right? And then discard one of these cards we don't want. We could have even had force backup, although we still pretty much do, right? If we can flip. Let's see. Yeah, we have enough. So you could just like Burning Wish, but if they counter it, then you're in a bit of a sticky situation. I would rather up my storm count so that I'm in Grape Shot territory. And then I have these forces where, like, if I have a blue open, I can Brainstorm into a blue spell and use force. I mean, they don't have force because they would have forced the Horn, but it's free to do this, so... Ew. So, we're going to get rid of this, bottom this, exile that. Then we can ditch the... Oh, whoops. I was supposed to keep that. That's all I wanted was a blue card, and then I just got rid of it. Do we have a Volk still? Yes, we do. Okay, so now we can go Burning Wish, and then just scoop it up. We were going to go Burning Wish, get a blue card, Burning Wish, get Grape Shot, and then we have access to potentially even double force. Because you can use these forces, right, with their alternate cost if they're in exile, as long as you have a blue card in your hand. So you can do all sorts of wonky stuff with like Brainstorms, waiting to put a blue card in your hand and use the Force Will in exile. It's super sweet. Okay. Thank you, Rayhawk. So, I'm not thrilled with this hand, but I'm going to keep it. We're going to shuffle that one. Don't panic. I'm going to shuffle on the trigger. In their upkeep. Ooh. We can't get a basic, which is not ideal, but, you know. That's a good one. I hear a subscription incoming. They are a blue deck, which is unfortunate. Rayhawk. Oh, no, it's a raid. Rayhawk with the raid. Thank you. Welcome, everyone, from Rayhawk's stream. Brainstorm was not a bad one. For sure, not a bad one. Wouldn't necessarily call it good, but I'll say, well, no, it's good. It's good. Rayhawk, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we're gonna fire up Brainstorm here. I think I'm fine with them dazing it if that's what I'm walking into. That's fine. I want to get my Narset through next turn. Although we can get it through Daze anyways, thanks to Ancient Tomb. Just play Island this turn. If you're enjoying the content and want to support me further, obviously you can hit that follow button. That's a free way to do so. You can scroll down, check out my YouTube. Also free to throw a subscription on there. There's a primer down there as well, so check out all that additional content. If you're hungry for more after the stream. Okay. They're probably looking me up like, wait a second, the Brainstorm? He's casting Brainstorm? Is a bauble? Like what? So we found a Burning Wish, which is good. I guess we might as well play the other Volk, right? Put these away. Play the Volk. Island. Feels like Ad Nauseam, but can obviously be Doomsday as well. Think about Narset. It's good against them, but this is a turn 3 that can respond with Brainstorm and then potentially just kill me on their turn. A Spell Pierce. Okay. Okay, you got a spell pierce. I'm thinking it might just be something else. So let's pass. Oh, it's something else. That's a rebel bird. Oh my god, it feels like high school. The 1/1 flyer put onto the battlefield. Whoa, this is a big one. 3 or less put on the battlefield. I don't know what rebels do, if I'm being perfectly honest. So I gotta imagine they have at least another point of interaction. 2, 4, 5, 8. So we do have enough for double echo here, which is probably the best route. Let's see what they do about this. Actually, you could just relay, huh? Let's relay. Sounds good to me. They might pending our LED, but is what it is, right? Chromox, Petal, Ancient Tomb. We want to hit cantrips at this point. Okay, that works. Definitely works. So again, I don't really know, like, are we worried about a rebel that's 3 or less that they can put in at instant speed? I mean, probably should be, right? But I don't know. I could go and search all the rebels, but I'm not going to do that. That's a good one. Okay. Might as well play Petal. I'm going to play Narset. Oh my god, it just resolved. That's interesting. So we could, like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, right? Like, we could imprint. I don't think we want to imprint, but, well, it's 9 mana without 3. We could imprint, right? And then we could ditch our echo, right, with the LED. Then we can activate Narset, and if we hit Force of Will, we'll have Force of Will back up on our echo. Although if we hit Force of Will, we can just frontside it, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have to decide yet. We can just look at what's under this Narset. Did not hit Force of Will. We hit Seagate, which we can cast. Interesting. But it would only be for 2. 2, 4, 5, 6. We'd have to play the mountain or imprint for 7. So it's for 3. It's a draw 3. They might counter that. Or we could just iterate. Probably just want to iterate, right? And then wind up imprinting the Seagate. Yeah. If I sound disappointed, it's because I am. Because I love casting this. Ooh. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 2. So we have double echo. So it doesn't really help us to put this in exile. So let's go hand, bottom, exile, then imprint Seagate, play Ancient Tomb, tap said Ancient Tomb, cast Burning Wish, gonna attempt to counter this one. They are. Actual counter spell. So now I think I still want to cast Burning Wish. Because if they have another counter, we'll still have an Echo in our yard waiting for next turn. And we're still going to have a Narset unless they flash something in. And then if they have no counter, they're still going to get... The only problem is we waste our Burning Wish in that case. Or we could always Burning Wish after and then frontside it next turn. Yeah, that's better. So we want to make red. And then we want to put Echo on the stack. Did we do it? We did it. Ooh, 3, 4, 5, so that's 6, so they're dead. Unless they drew Spell Pierce. No, but even then, they're just gonna get relayed. Yeah, they're F6'd. Got 'em. I don't know if that was fun for you, but it was certainly fun for me. Pretty good, Rick. Pretty good. Just had a super complicated and convoluted Winsies with the tendrils. So, doing good. So they're on Rebels. Okay, what do we think of that? I gotta imagine Pyroclasm is good. So we'll bring those in, keep the Grape Shot in the board. We don't need Ley Lines. Don't need Shattering Spree. Keep the Gamble. Really, blah, 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 blah. Are we going to need Bounce-a-Roonies? I don't know what Rebels entail, and I don't really want to look it up. I think Narset we can trim. Probably just trim an Opal. I'm comfortable with this. Oh, fucking Rebels, dude. They are on 7. We'll keep this. Yeah, they're all onto the battlefield, which is... kind of forgot about that. It's not like put it into your hand. It's a turn 1 Narset. Pretty good. Yeah. Let's do it. Just snap resolved. Oh my god, we hit it. Should we just ruin it? Should we just ruin their day? I get the feeling like they don't have a force. Yeah, I mean, might also ruin our day. Ooh, it resolved. Ooh, OP. Oh no. Oh my god. We could do it again to get rid of their last card. But this hand is so good. Yeah, I think I just want to pass. Because we can just peer next turn, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah. And they conceded. So I'm almost positive this is a test player. Either way, it's like we're going to Overmaster with Force Backup into Echo with 3. This hand is bonkers. This hand is insane. So they're on 5. Do I want to brainstorm? I don't think so. I think you're supposed to just Overmaster. And I will play it. Still don't think it's worth brainstorming. So with this deck, you actually want to go backwards as far as mana. You want more blue than red. Ooh. That looks like a kill. It is. It's a turn 1, baby. It's most definitely a turn 1. I guess 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, we can brainstorm. Why not? Can even ponder. Opal, sure. Oops. Could even brainstorm again. 2, 4, yeah. Hold priority. Tap this thing. Make black. Go get the tendies. Got him. They don't want ley lines. Shattering Spree is pretty good. Probably better than one of these Overmasters. Yeah, run it back. So they can't just mull to a like super fast hand with like that's all in, because now they know we have, or yeah, we showed them force. And I promise you mono red is better than this. So two things happen when I play this deck and start wrecking. One, I get a lot of bonus points for people thinking I'm on mono red and walking into Force of Will, or just mulling into Oblivion. And two, if I don't play against Delver, then it's very good. But it is significantly worse against Delver than mono red is, like, the biggest problem. This is pretty good. We have a force, we have spree. They're kind of forced to run their artifacts out there. We don't have a permanent red source, which is kind of annoying, but don't hate this hand. I'm gonna let that one go. I'll let that one go. Ooh. What are they going for? Goblins? I mean, it's respectable. But we're gonna force it. Now they get nothing. Sorry, OP. I feel dirty doing that, by the way. I really do. I think I'm supposed to just get Birgi out there. Like, most of the cards in our deck are either going to get us red mana, or they're going to be a blue card. Yeah, there we go. So, hand, bottom, exile, cast, and get Gamble, I think. Huh. Yeah, it's Gamble. It's a shame we're not Hellbent. Although we don't want to draw them cards anyways. Yeah, maybe it should have just been like a blue card. I don't know. We also could have peeked here. Rainstorm is certainly not a bad one for them, but we don't have to worry about it just yet. We drew a Brainstorm, that's good. Oh, they're gonna cast it. Really? Not so sure you're supposed to cast it there. Maybe, I guess LED Echo, especially if, like, forgot they had a card in their hand. I was thinking they were Hellbent. So, that's reasonable. I would have cast it. That's pretty good. So we want to Brainstorm. It's effectively free. We can hit any 0-drop, we can Horn. Whoa. Whoa. So bottom, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 4. So we just have a Horn into Echo. I mean, it's pretty good, right? It's not bad. Time to get them. It's time to get horny. And they're dead. I'm gonna scoop it up, right? Okay. Because I have to play around Veils, and then I have to cast, like, a bunch of spells. Alright, we are undefeated. Like, this isn't just some random jank. I have played hundreds, literally at this point, of not just matches, but leagues with various blue-red and Jeskai brews. So this is very much This is, what's the word I'm looking for? Very well tuned at this point. Yeah, I guess we keep this. If you're looking at a list and thinking, well, I wonder if he's tried this, I probably have, but I am open to any and all discussion. What's going on with the world? I mean, if you look, just to give you the proof, right? Like, look at all these. I've tried like every combination of the Boros, Black Red, Grixis, Jeskai, Gruul, Blue Red with Mentor. I have like 6 Blue Red versions. I have like 7 Jeskai versions. I have tested all this stuff significantly. So the numbers may seem kind of wild, but, and not to say that, it's been perfected, because, Mono Red I've worked on primarily for like a year and a half, and I still just recently made the change of Overmaster, right? Okay, so personal 2, so it's Doomsday. Am I supposed to wait? I guess I'm supposed to wait. Because 1, I can play around days when they actually cast. Wait. Oh my god, it never stops. Okay, reveal Doomsday. Narset is pretty good. We do have a Narset with Force Backup. I'd prefer to cast it post Doomsday, but then the issue is we could die. So unfortunately, I don't think we do anything. Like, we could play Birgi, but then we're imprinting a card we really don't want to imprint. I'm gonna just go Island Pass. And then I let Doomsday resolve. I'm gonna consider. Bottom Brainstorm, cycle. Oh, wow. Okay, so, now I think I'll go for the Narset. You can play around days and have Force of Will backup. I'm going to imprint the Birgi. So I do think at this point Narset is probably just good enough to win. Or like, it's very likely to get us there. So I cycle now. It lands. Sweet. Probably just want more Narset at this point, right? We can use Burning Wish to go get Echo. Maybe that's better. Because then we can frontside Echo the following turn, quite likely. As long as we run into some mana or another blue card to pitch for Force of Will. Yeah, I like taking the Burning Wish here. So we're gonna Ritual. Batsy's interesting. Okay. Take my Burning Wish or my Force. I think the Force. Ritual Doomsday. Okay. Good news is I don't think they can win here. So there's a lot of draws that win us the game, provided they don't have more Force of Will. They can, if they have a Cycler, they can draw 1 on our turn and have like Force of Will on top of their pile. It does look like they're still missing a land drop. Yeah, that's the deck list if you wanted to see. Oh, they do also take a bunch of damage, right? They take 7, they go to 6. There's a good chance we just have lethal with this Burning Wish anyways. Because remember, we have a draw step and we have a Narset activation. Another Seagate is not what we are looking for. That's an LED. So LED basically wins the game, but that's if they don't have a force. If they do have a force, we're in trouble there. I'm tempted to take Brainstorm. We have 4, at least 5 mana. Plus so I get the feeling they have... No, maybe they don't have a Cycler. They probably would have used it like they did with the other one when we played Narset. So they'd have to have another force in hand. I think we were supposed to just go for it. I think it's kind of crazy to not go for it here, right? Three, 6. Front side walks into daze, so we're not going to front side. Yeah. They did have a Cycler. Just like I said. With a force. Yep. So they didn't have a land drop though. So I think their line involves like winning maybe in like 2 turns. But they might need all of their cards to do it. We'll see. LED's not the worst. I'm going to play it. Yeah, they can just... Yeah, I'm sure they have it now, right? Oh no, so it's their last card. Alright, we got draw action here. That's good. Is it good enough? Looks like it. So we don't have Echo in the board. We can Burning Wish for Gamble. Could also just... Oh, we just have lethal. They're at 3. So we put... Should we put Brainstorm in hand? Does it matter? And bottom exile. They probably just scoop to the Burning Wish, right? So let's hold priority and go get blue. It's pretty good. Brainstorm again. Play LED. And Grape Shot. It's a tight match. Whoa. Whoa. I don't think Leyline is necessary. I don't think any of these help us really. Yeah, just run it back. It's gonna be a tough match. We have a force, we got land drops, we have some incomplete but fast mana. And we have a Birgi. I'll take it. 5, 6, so they mulled once. Yeah. Pedal. Brainstorm's not bad. Play the Tarn. Yeah, I'm gonna play Pedal out. Play around double days. And I don't think we're gonna run into a daze with this Birgi anyways, so I'm not losing value from it because I didn't plan on getting that value anyways. I guess there's a world where I get punished for that, but so ponder shuffle, okay. Do I want to brainstorm the end step? I don't think so. I wouldn't fault anyone for doing it here. Not sure it's entirely clear whether you should brainstorm or not, but I'm going to go with no. Is it worth brainstorming now? What are we looking for if we brainstorm now? LED Echo Overmaster? I don't think there's a good reason to do it. Okay. So you gotta be holding up some sort of interaction. That wasn't too bad. Not necessarily good, but volcanic. I'll leave one of the Volks in the deck so that our fetches can still get both colors. Let's play Birgi. Are they gonna ritual? Oh. Can I try to spells? Play 3. They only have 3 cards. I don't think this is our fight. Let's bobble. That is not a good draw for them. We have 3 unknowns, bunch of lands. That's underground number 4 for them. And they played a Flooded Strand, so they have a land plus 2 unknowns. We have double force. Am I even supposed to cast the Brainstorm here? I think so. We still have double force up, even if this just like whiffs, which it didn't. Okay. So let's do this, and then do this. Whoa. LED's pretty good. Wow. Alright, let's put the Wish in hand. Bottom the Opal. Exile LED. Still have a land drop, but at this point I don't want to play the land drop. Play LED. Like they have 3 cards, one of which is a land, but now 3 unknowns plus a land. Duress is fine. I was gonna say sitting on double forces. Like we can take this slow, right? We can play Birgi so that we can make a line that plays through a force. That's my guess. They have force, blue card, plus land, or some sort of stack interaction here. Wow. We can play Horn to kind of force the action if we wanted. Kind of walks into Daze. I'm just going to play Birgi. We could even like draw some more action. We could get there. Nah, we should just wait 1 turn though. We really should. We'll have so much more mana. Card deeper. Another Duress. Jeez. I think I'm gonna hide this Burning Wish. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they pretty much lost at this point. Oh, unless they have surgical. Maybe I should have countered that. Okay, no. I mean, them, they wouldn't have a counter. We could just Burning Wish for an Echo. Okay, so... I guess I didn't have to fetch that, but whatever. Let's go Burning Wish. I guess the danger here is we are drawing them 7, so if we do whiff, it's definitely not a free thing to do. I think I still want to go for it, though. Because we only have 1 force left. Like, it's not impossible for them to just wind up drawing into discard and Doomsday. Like, it's not going to take them too long to string that together. Their deck is full of interaction, discard, Doomsday, and then redundancy for all those things. So, let's go. Okay. Do we want to try a Narset or Horn? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our set is 5, so we can do both. Let's Overmaster first. I might panic on this one. Nope, that was a good one. Play Pedal. Narset. Maybe I was supposed to play that Bauble first. They can dispute this. Consider's fine. Ditch the Doomsday. Narset on the stack. Brainstorm's fine. There's the dispute. And this is why I probably should have played Bauble, because now we're opened up to Daze. Brainstorm. Ooh. Nice. LED? Hey, got there. Or no, we didn't. That's a Pedal. So I think we just take Force here and pass. So we take Pedal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't Horn because we had to pay for that dispute. We know they don't have Daze, and they're not drawing into it because of Brainstorm. Let's see what they put on top of their deck. It's a land. Let's hit for 3. Not a good draw, but it's okay. And they can't cantrip into Daze as well, so I think I'm supposed to just counter Doomsday itself. Oh no, they can't go anywhere with it, right? They can't go anywhere with it with Narset in play. Yeah, they'll let it happen. What they can do is the same thing as last time, which is put interaction on the top of their... And it still shows this, which tells me this is like a 2-turn line, right? Because Consider is not going to be in their hand, and they have to put it in their hand with like a Street Wraith. And then they can't do that end of or wait, how does Consider read? You draw a card, right? I guess you do get like the scry off of it no matter what. Okay, so they are passing. As expected. You're heavily favored. Ponder's pretty good. I'm going to activate Narset first. Burning Wish is probably game. Because now they know we have Force and Burning Wish. Yeah, they don't even have interaction. Alright, we got there. 2-0 Doomsday. We are still undefeated, at the very least. This is a YOLO hand. We're living that YOLO life, so... Hell yeah. Lamb of God is the shit. Okay, so let's go Petal. Let's go Opal. Let's go Bobble. I'm not going to get crazy and, like, hold priority with this Brainstorm on the stack and blow these LEDs. I mean, that could turn out to be really good, but we could also just lose on the spot. Ew. I was going to say, you could also just lose on the spot to a Brainstorm, which is almost what happened. Okay, so we still have our Ponder. We're going to probably just iterate next turn. Yeah. We don't actually want to use the Bobble, right? Because we don't want to draw both of those. It's kind of awkward. Like, I don't want to draw the LEDs. I want to guarantee to get one with the iteration. Or not guarantee, they could have a counter. It looks like we're probably against Delver. I shouldn't have said it was a bad matchup. Then you know we get matched up against it. Maybe we're actually supposed to just Ponder. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to draw that LED because I do want it. And then we can find Echo so that we can overmaster into Echo. But now, like, if the Ponder doesn't look good, we have to shuffle away the LED. Ew. I guess I'm going to go... We kind of cornered ourselves into the original plan of casting Iteration. Just hoping they don't have counter magic. Or if they do, that our Force gets there. Still not even a great play. We are blowing a Petal to even do this. It's another Iteration. We really need the land, so we're going to go... LED hand, Iteration bottom, exile, play it. We can get a basic, because this Opal should serve us well for the Overmaster. I mean, I guess we want the Force if they're like show and tell, but come on. This economy? Narsets. It's actually really good. So I want to draw this mountain next turn. I want this Narset in hand. I'm just going to draw them all. Yeah, I'm going to draw them all. It does mean we have to play out both LEDs, and they do both have to resolve. But what this does do is if we... Yeah, that's a Force. If we Force... That's good to know about, I guess. If we Force and have to pitch this Narset, we'll actually draw into the other one and be able to cast it. I don't think there's really anything I want to force coming out of them. We want to let them do their thing. Delver gonna Delver. And then we play Narset. We'll fight over the Narset, right? It depends. Play a Shredder, that's fine. Trying to think if we want to fight over the Narset. I don't think so. Our fight is with this Overmaster, right? We're gonna play Narset. We're gonna activate, well, it's tough to say. We're like 1 mana shy of being in the spot that we really want to be in, which is being able to Overmaster with the Narset in play. Yeah. I'm not too worried about Force. I'm worried about Daze. Whoa. It's a lot of baubles. They have Urza's Bauble. Really trying to shred. So they Daze, I think I just let this go. Okay, so they don't have Daze, which is very nice. They're going to force it. Like, we could force back and try to go all in right now. There's an Echo on the top 4. And they don't have a Force. Obviously, it's really good. Yeah, because then this next Narset, we don't have access to Force anyways unless we draw a blue card. Yeah, we're like 1 card away from doing what we really want to do. I'm going to force back. It's in there? Oh, man. Can only become a... Yeah, we want to activate now. Come on, baby. We did not hit. We did hit a Burning Wish, which is very good. Now our Narset's dead. So we still get a ball game, that's for sure. It's probably going to be like a cast Burning Wish inconspicuously. I mean, I'm not so sure they have a force. Well, we know they don't have it, but they could draw into it. But we can protect an Echo here. But our Narset's going to be gone, which is certainly unfortunate. Iteration is fine. Because with this board, and this is one of the reasons Overmaster is actually quite good. Whoa, double Overmaster? That's funny. But yeah, Burning Wish here, like, they don't counter it, right? Why would you counter this? Have I showed Overmaster? I don't think I have. And now we get Echo, Overmaster, yeah, shred. Shred it up, Shredder. Just resolved. It's pretty sweet. Now we can imprint this Overmaster. Blue, red. Leave ourselves with, yeah, I guess like that. Can't be countered. Okay, now what? 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Horn with force backup through days. Yeah. 3, 4, 5 to play through a days. We do have to imprint. I'm going to imprint Birgi, not Seagate, because we need a blue card for force. This is one of the reasons why Seagate is so good here. You can imprint. There's so many things it does. I think there's like 6 specific things that this card can do, right? It's a blue land. It can get imprinted. It can pitch to Force of Will. You can cast it, which certainly happens a fair amount with this deck. You can even board it out. If you wind up boarding out a land, you can then get it with Burning Wish. I think there's something else I'm missing too. But, oh well. Okay, so tap these, right? Yeah. Play Horn. Obviously, we don't want to have to force, but I will, of course. So we wield them into double force, but we're not dead yet. We do have a frontside Echo, provided we don't get wastelanded. At least we're not playing against like straight up Delver. I think we have a better chance against something like this. It's a little slower. Like, we had a really good shot. It's unfortunate we wheeled them into double force. We still have a okay shot. Like, we were favored. Now we're not, but certainly not over. Hit us for 7. That's a 7-9. LED. Force. Key. Gotta imagine they at least have a daze, and if they don't, we're still fairly unlikely to. So main deck Power Blast, yeah, I mean, is what it is. Finally lost the game. Let's see. Excuse me. I don't think there's much we can do. Like, we can ley line, but I'm sure there's Darcy and Murktide in this deck. Maybe it's worth it. Probably not, though. I think I'd rather just have the forces. Sorry, I have to forward a work email. I mean, I don't think we can afford to mulligan. It's probably the biggest problem with this deck against these tempo decks is you don't really have an option that's effective to replace your Force of Wills, and you don't really want to draw them. Like, I want my value side of the deck. Like, I want my iterations and my land drops and my Narsets. And that's just unfortunately not what we got. Like, we could have turned one to Birgi there, and maybe we should have. Whoa. Okay. No, we still want to hang on here. We want them to tap out so we're not running into Pyroblast at least. We want to draw Overmaster. Do I want to just counter this? Probably. Honestly, like, delaying them and just getting more draw steps is probably the best thing we can do with these forces. Like, it's not good, admittedly, obviously. But I think we're rarely going to be able to protect our thing with it, especially the way these games play out. Am I paying for a daze? Sure. I don't think I'm paying for a daze with the pedal if they cast it, so... Alright, there's the Overmaster. So do we want to try to get a Birgi in front of it? Can we? Not really. I think we just want to try it now. Oh, it resolved. Okay. All right. We're back in it. We're back in it. Ooh, baby. Okay. All right. 9, 10, 11. Yep. This is pretty much perfect. They let it resolve? Is that what happened? Wow. Okay. You're dead. You are dead, Zors. This is uncounterable. And now you have a lot of drills coming at your face. Did we do it? We did it. Hey. Oh man, game 3. For all the marbles here. You know, I don't get it. No matter how many times you tell people, I need insurance binder and identification card. Binder, ID card. Binder, ID card. They always send one of them. Shame on you, customer, and shame on you, Geico. Alright, let's submit. It's funny, the only threat we've seen is Shredder. Unless this has the ID card as well. Does not. Oh, man. They're on 7. Can't keep this, right? Can't. Which sucks. Okay. Yeah. Don't really want Force of Will. That was pretty good. Guess we're imprinting this Ponder. I mean, it probably gets countered, but maybe not. Plays around days quite smoothly. Yep. Pitched a Murktide. There's a Red Blast. Honestly, I was kind of hoping they didn't force it because they have a Blast. Not that that would have been great either. That's a Shredder. Alright, we have draws that get us out of this. It's not one of them. We want to see... Well, I guess they have a Red Blast, so... That was our window to draw Expressive Iteration if we were going to draw it. Or Narset. So now we're just going to get blasted. At least it's only a 1/3. I don't think I'm supposed to play this out to, like, play around them shredding or something. Bobble themselves. They only have 3 cards. Well, sorry, 4. It's a force, I guess. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. We cannot Narset with force backup. 1 shy of that. Untapped. I think they have force negation plus Red Blast. Birgi plays around both. Horn is better, but like I said, I think they have force negation. And yeah. Could have Bolt. Could just have Force. They definitely have Force negation, though. Force pitching Daze. So I think they're 2 last cards. We know one's Red Blast. I'm pretty sure the other one's Force negation. It's either that or they just figured the 2 life is worth bluffing it. Not sure how reasonable that is. Bubble's actually pretty good in these spots, huh? That's a murky tide. That tide is murky. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, I think I'm gonna attempt to force it, and then they're gonna blast us, and then hopefully we draw into something. We drew an Opal. Red Blast. They do get to shred. They get rid of a bobble, so they have what I think is Force of Negation. Hopefully not plus blue card, or just not Force of Negation. And we draw action. Come on, baby. Hey. Hold on, I gotta take this. Okay, so sorry about that. So we don't want to let them shred first, right? We gotta hope they don't have Red Blast, which they certainly could. But I don't think it matters tapping this mountain. I think we just go straight up Narset here. If you do wind up wheeling, it does make their Murktide a 7/7. So they just had Force plus blue card. Okay, so we go to 2, and hopefully we draw action. There's no use in playing anything. That's not action. Okay. Told you. Deck is not greatest against tempo. It's kind of the reason I don't really play it too much. As you can see, we shredded through just about everything else, but it was super fun. Definitely a super fun league.